What's cracking, y'all? Welcome back. I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend so far. I have missed y'all since our last live stream. Mr. Left Shark, I already see you hanging out in chat. The crowd is on fire. I'm sure we can hit that goal. I'm sure we can hit that goal. I believe in us. Today, though, we are going to be taking on the quests for the Dreamlight Parksfest event. It is about halfway over at this point, about a week and a half in, and I haven't touched any of these quests yet. I've just been basically running around and picking up buttons as I've been playing and doing my regular grinding and questing. I haven't done anything extra. As you can see, I'm still missing one of the buckets from last year, I'm pretty sure, and then I know for a fact I am missing the two from this year, so hopefully we can get both of those today, especially since the Doug one has already been unlocked for us. So I'm excited. We're just going to dive right into it and get started. So if I can get my life situated, I wasn't even tabbed in. But I have been collecting buttons, and I had some left over from last year, so ideally... Oh, that's gonna bother me. I didn't even realize there was a coin stuck back there. But ideally, my thought is that because I already have so many buttons from last year, then I've already been collecting some, then we're gonna get some more from the quests. I shouldn't have to do too much heavy grinding for the new content this year. I'm hopeful. I also think I'm gonna move this over so that way maybe I can, like, actually get over here next time. Yeah, I think that's going to be a much better situation. I like the look of the tighter decorating, but I always get things stuck back there, and then it ends up frustrating my soul. I don't actually know who we need to talk to. I did accidentally pick up the quest from Moana for the cupcakes, but that's not anything new. We had that last year. It's just brought back. And I'm sure it's a nice way for players who need those extra buttons to get those extra buttons. Ooh, a moonstone chest. That's what we like to see, especially since we're going to be paying for another star path in just a couple weeks. Which, speaking of, I hope everyone got a chance to check out the latest developer update. That was pretty cool. I was pretty excited about the reveals. All the mermaid stuff is for sure up my alley, so I'm really excited to see everything once we get the full star path in the game and get to see all of the new items that came with it. Ooh, button. You know, maybe I should just look at my map. Where the heck are these people? Oh, they're all in the restaurants. You know, honestly, makes sense. I bet you the other ones that aren't in the restaurants right now are actually up on the Plaza Island, because that is where I have evicted all of my villagers to until I finally get around to finishing the decoration on my valley. Oh, exciting thing that happened today. I did get the red croquet cards, so that means that we are halfway to being able to finish my little Alice in Wonderland area, and I'm excited about that. You know, I came all the way over here, and nobody I need is even in here. That's ridiculous, man. Now, if I go into Scrooge and they're not in there either, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, here they all are. What you got, Remy? Well, yours is probably just the regular wrought iron quest, right? Yeah. It's okay, we can still do it. Vanellope. She's discovered the many exciting flavors of spicy food. She wants some spicy baked bream, some chili pepper puffs, and some lemon garlic swordfish. Isn't even spicy. Whatever. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. It's fine. I have been carving the heck out of Scrooge today, though, with these quests. I was running around finishing some of my friendship quests earlier this morning, and I kept accidentally trying to click on these, so I kept having to tell him, actually, what if I don't help you? Oh, one that'll be quite profitable for you, I promise. We'll simply do some mining together for different kinds of gems, and after 4 outings, I'll have a nice reward for you. Not to mention, you'll be swimming in precious stones. Okay. Alright, well, bless me bagpipes, that's excellent news. Now break out your royal pickaxe, because first we'll be mining for any gems and minerals we can find. Okay. You have another one, though. Taking the ambitions to even greater heights. Eager? I'm eager to finish this. I hope one final set of I have one final set of ideas to help make the valley feel like a proper amusement park. You know, I really don't want my valley to feel like a proper amusement park. That sounds terrible. I don't dislike the parks, but I don't want my valley to feel like a park. I don't know if that's crazy, but it's just not, it's not my energy. Alrighty. As before, collect all the materials on my list, then we'll get started. Okay. What do you have? Oh, you want... I definitely have all of this in my house. Thank goodness for that. Is there any lurkers at the moment? Well, it says that there's 5 people in the chat. So... I would guess so. Which, welcome in. Lurkers are welcome to just hang out. We're not doing anything too crazy today. Lots of questing and just knocking out all of these ParksFest quests that we have going on. I probably, you know, when I was down there, when I was in his shop, I should have made Scrooge McDuck my companion. That's what I need to go back and do. Come here. Hello. Hello? Yeah, hi. Alright. Can we stop blessing your bagpipes and can you just come with me? I'm glad you have a wee bit of time. I also have a wee bit of time. We've got things to do, gems to mine, riches to earn. Trying to have them reveal themselves. Oh my gosh, don't shame the lurkers. They'll be fine. You know, if y'all wanna get chatty, I'm always down for that. And if people want to hang out and just listen to me yap at these characters and struggle to get things done, I'm all for that too. We love a cozy little stream that's more casual. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I also just really hope that I get good luck with these. I do have the end of a potion. Yeah, there's 5 more hits on it. I've got the end of a potion on here, so I'm kind of hoping that means we will get more gems. But it looks like I'm getting lots of gold instead, so we'll see about that. We'll see how that goes for us. I probably am gonna have to stop and get some cooking done as well because a girl did not come prepared today. I ran out of food this morning and I just kind of did like a quick cooking work job, just enough for what I needed for the moment. But now I'm kind of regretting it. I feel like I should have made more food. All is well though. We do have a whole setup and I got my farm replenished today, which means that I will have even more ingredients, which is never a bad thing. I don't feel like you can ever have too many ingredients in this game, especially since pretty much everything consumes your energy, and one of the best ways to get your energy back is through food, especially if you like having those gold bars. Getting +9 from your hangout? Oh my gosh. I thought my +4 was impressive, but you know, more power to you. That really is impressive. I wish I was getting +9 on my farming drops. I also get like +4 or 5 on my mining. Which it kind of sucks that Scrooge isn't a mining companion for this. I should have made him one. I don't know why I didn't, especially since he's obsessed with the riches, which would translate to gems. You know, I don't feel like going back there. It's not worth it. Let's just go to the meadow. I've got stuff going on in the meadow. I've got rock spots. Oh my gosh, Weasley! Hello, welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't get stuck in there, Scrooge. You'll never get out. Got a big ol' duck booty. You're gonna get trapped. These are tight crevices, sir. Ooh. Psych, we're done. What a bonny grand showing. What the hell does that even mean? Now you keep all the gems, Keto, and I'll prepare the next stage of our scavenger hunt. Slay. Okay. I do need to go to my house and get all these materials. Well, are these time locked? You know, I didn't really think about this. Or I guess maybe the next stage is just the one that I'm doing now. You know, I'm not going to ask questions. I feel like I know the answer to this deep down in my soul. Ooh, what's in here? Mail. Okay. Yeah, I finished Merida's quests earlier. Got her level 10 done, got Sally's level 10 done, and got the Cheshire's level 10 done. So I was pretty dang happy with the results. Had a productive little morning, got my farm reset. I was like so excited to get in here and work on the Parks Fest stuff, but I knew I was waiting for stream. I'd planned to wait for stream since the event came out. Well, since even before the event came out. So I already knew that I wasn't going to do it without y'all, but I was itching to play. So I definitely did some stuff. Right. 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the other ones? A purple rising penstemon. 5 of them. Is this my purple chest? It is my purple chest. Gotta love it. I have all my flowers organized by color because I have issues. And if they're not color coded, I think my brain would go insane. I think that would be what did me in. Like if there was something that made me just fly off the rails and lose my mind, it's going to be something either not color coded or not organized effectively, which my storage system is already getting to that point. So that'll be coming soon, a whole rework to that entire situation. That's so good. I'm glad that you're doing great. I'm doing well. It's kind of just been a very adulting weekend. I've been mothering and getting some stuff. Where the heck is all my goods? But I've been mothering and getting stuff done around my house. I had to do some cleaning, you know. There's a child that lives here. He's kind of messy. Love him. He's kind of messy. 4? Dang, I'm gonna need wood. That's what I need to do. I need to gather up some wood before our next update. And I guess I need to make 5 more ropes. I can do that. There's a crafting table right outside my house. But anywho, yeah, it's just been a chill weekend. Very, very normal people stuff. I've been very much so looking forward to this stream because I knew it was going to be a nice chill break from all of the normalcy of life. Now, where did you go? What in the heck is happening? Where is this damn duck? Oh my god. I don't understand. I hope they fix that in the next update. I've had my villagers just absolutely teleporting every which way, and I'm kind of not about it. It's been a less than ideal situation, if I do say so myself. So I'm really hoping that it will get fixed. A real amusement park. Please no. For the 15th time. I don't wanna. Like, I can do the Parks Fest event. Don't make me decorate like that. I don't want to. Like, I feel like the closest you'll get out of me is like Main Street Disney. Is that Main Street USA? Yeah, something. I don't know. It's been 10 years, almost 7 years since I've been to Disney World, and I've never been to Disneyland 5 and 5. Though, I can say that my husband and I are planning to go to Disneyland this fall for our anniversary, so I'm hoping, really hoping, that our plans work out for us and we get to go, because it would be my first Disneyland trip and a girl needs that. I also didn't realize I already had so many of these. I'm not decorating these on purpose. I want this to be out of my face. I'm gonna get rid of these very quickly, actually. Wow. It's so parksy. Is that enough? Oh, I hope it is. Okay. No, I don't want to pet the bird. I want to talk to the bird. The last Scrooge one will be shiny. Oh, boo. Grand effort. Okay, cool. Reward me. Ooh. Buttons. Woo woo. Okay. Well, okay. I'm right here. This is my cooking station. I can cook right now. Actually, get these knocked out while I'm here. Might as well. I think I need 2 of each. If I don't need 2 of each, then I guess I have extra food. And if I need more than 2 of each, then I'm sure it'll yell at me. Yeah. Because it wouldn't go away if I still needed more. And then I need these for Moana. Yes, that is enough. Okay. Spicy meals to Vanellope, and then it doesn't count Spread the Joy, so I have to give them to 5 different villagers. Okay, we can do that. We can go find people. Scrooge, you're already right here. You want a cupcake? Here, have a cupcake. Wow. Weasley, I don't think he changed his snap. I think he was saying that his snap ended up turning his entire island into a park. I hope he didn't change that snap. I will be sad if he changed that snap, honestly. Also, Scrooge, I don't need to be hanging out with you anymore. You can go away. You are not my favorite character to be all up in my grill. Okay, while this is lovely, can y'all take these cupcakes? Love the love. Celebrate with some Princess Aurora cupcakes. She'll be here in like, I don't know, a month or so. Get the celebration going. Do you guys want to share? You know what? I'll be back. I'll bring you other cupcakes. All for the immersion. Well, who else can I go harass into taking some cupcakes? Sir? 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 Come here. Hello. Have some cupcakes. That's what you need in your life. You need cupcakes. Haha. So happy you seem so excited. I'm so excited to get them out of my inventory. No strings attached. None at all. Just take them. Okay. Okay. Who else? Scrooge. I don't want to see you. Gaston, leave her alone. She's like 15. Freaking creep. Ugh. Here. You have a cupcake, Moana. Is this man bothering you? Going sailing today, but I'm guessing that doesn't surprise you. Nope, it doesn't. Have a great time. You know, I didn't even think about that. It does count to give them straight to her. I didn't even think about her being the one that gave me that quest. How silly. Okay, where is everyone? Are they all up on the... They might be up on the island. You know what? Let us venture up to where the people are. Hello, people. Oh my gosh, look, it's a party. Alice, I'm sure you want some cupcakes. Have some cupcakes. Woo. Wow. Okay, lovely. Beautiful. Okay. Now what? Nope, don't need that. What do we still need to do? I think I just need to go find her. But then I also need to go give these to Vanellope and return to Moana. I think they're both on the ground. Well, they might be on the ground. I did not see Vanellope out and about. I normally keep her tucked away. She doesn't exactly fit my vibe. Sir, have some cupcakes and then we can talk about your car's extended warranty. No, exactly. Exactly. Because if I just call and I open with that, of course they're going to hang up on me. But if I show up with cupcakes, then maybe they'll listen? I don't know, but it'll be worth a try. That's for damn sure. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Oh, there she is. Look at her. She's down in the meadow. I don't know why I'm like so sing-songy today. Sometimes my brain just does this. I don't really have an explanation for it other than that I'm just kind of weird. And I've always been like this. And it just is what it is. Your limitless landscape is about to beat your Fairy Haven snap on the portal. Okay, no, because tell me why I was browsing the limitless landscapes, and for some reason I was just super curious about which ones were the most liked for the week. So I looked on the portal and like filtered it by the like count, and yours wasn't very far down. It was one of the top liked ones for the whole week. It's freaking great. Like, if it shows up in voting and people actually get the chance to see it, I think that it's going to be one of the top ones. Like, that's probably one of the best snaps that I've seen all week, in all honesty. That one, and then there was one that I saw in the recording for the voting showcase that you guys will see tomorrow, if I get it edited tonight. But it's gorgeous. And between those two, I couldn't decide which one was my favorite of the week. Yours is so bright and so beautiful, but the other one kind of had a warm glow to it that was just really dreamy and magical. So I don't know, they were super different. But they both were just very on theme and very, very pretty. You know, I wish they would talk faster. They need to give us a way to speed up the scrolling. I could use that in my life, to be honest with y'all. Oh, I'm finishing a Red Bull. Surprisingly, it is still my first one of the day. But that brings me to ask y'all, what's your favorite Red Bull flavor? Or do you like other energy drinks? And if you like other energy drinks, what kind do you like and what flavor still? That's what I need to know. Weasley, I would be surprised if you hadn't seen it at this point, just because I know he's posted it in quite a few places, and It's like, it's a showstopper. It's really hard to miss. Speak to me about a scourge? Okay. Okay, okay. Bad manners. Alright, old man, calm down. Are we done here? Yeah, we are. Where is Remy? Okay, Moana's on the beach. Remy is in the sunlit plateau. Y'all can't, like, group up for me? We can't have a rendezvous point? No? Okay, well, everything's delivered. Happy to celebrate with you. Give me them buttons. Thank you. All right. On our way. Now we have to go up to the sunlit plateau and find this rat. Okay, no, never mind. He came to us. This is what I'm talking about. We love a good rendezvous point. Yeah, she unlocked her dragon potential. Rawr. Very fearsome. Thank you for the wrought iron. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. 8 of them? Slay. I can build everything. And this is, oh my gosh, it's my last quest. I can't believe I am finally down to my last friendship quest. It is pretty shocking. Pretty shocking. I feel like, oh, I guess I don't have that much stuff in my inventory. I need to sell these seeds, really, before they drive me insane. I also probably need to grab a fishing buddy and pick up some blue buttons, just so that way if I'm knocking into my stash, I'm at least replenishing some of them. I've been picking up the red ones. I've been using my vacuum to get all of the flowers out of the biomes. But the thing that I really need is I need to make sure that I have enough blue so that way I can make extra purples if I need them. Yeah, Mr. Left Shark is literally always just on it. He always just blows my mind with his creativity. It's insane. There's a list I've begun of snaps that I wish I created myself. Like the concepts are so good or the actual composition is so good that I'm just like, I'm jealous that my mind didn't do that first. And that one is definitely on there. I don't think that I've seen a better park snap, just in my opinion. But I'm a huge fan of symmetry. I love that Mickey and Minnie are so well posed in it, and I like the brightness. Mr. Left Shark 2.0 is coming soon. Hell yeah. No, I know. The stats on the portal make me so sad because low-key my stats have gotten worse over the last few weeks. I had that dud with the Coziness Beyond the Stars. And then I had which one was it? The Easter one that bombed. And then there's been like a couple others and it's just been super random and unexpected when it happens. I feel like there's more things to do here. Where is everyone? Where is everyone? What is happening? Oh, Mirabelle. There she is. Come hither. Am I going backwards? No, you're about to come right here. I'm just gonna pop it out around the corner like a creeper. Bamboozle you, bombard you, tell you that we gotta hang out, tell you that we got stuff to do. All right, I just had an idea. Why don't we celebrate with some of the animals in the valley? Mr. McDuck promised to give us a special reward for doing things that help others. What do you say? I say let's celebrate with the critters. Sure. Sure. Okay, squirrels in the plaza. Oh, this is what everyone was talking about that's time gated because some of the squirrels, like, they only appear at certain times and certain days and this, that, and the others. I don't even know where the heck these squirrels might be hiding, but I do know that I saw at least one out. Isn't the one that's a specific day for Sunday? So I guess that means that if I can get the rest of them, Ooh. Nope. Mirabelle. Mirabelle, Mirabelle, Mirabelle. I guess I probably should befriend her so that way I can get her in on the pictures. You know, that would be very intelligent, very helpful, very mindful of me. Girl, where did you go? I'm so bad at maps today. I've been getting lost all morning, like I've never been here before. Oh, no, I don't have something to give you. Just hang out with me. Come hither. Come here. We got things to do, things to find, pictures to take of you and squirrels. Why? 'Cause you asked me to. And I want rewards. Ma'am. Thank you. Come here. Look, he's like right over there. Yeah, great. Slay. Does that count even though he's hiding? Sure. Wonderful. You know, when do the rest of these guys come out? Not here today. Not here today all day. Also, not here today. Okay, so the gray squirrel is somewhere. So let's find him. Oh, there he is. Mirabelle. Get into position. Look, I'm going to hold the squirrel hostage in this corner. You come here. Let's do this. Let's do this picture thing. Slay. You guys are true models. I think that's as far as I can get there because the other ones apparently aren't available today, but we can go create all of the new buckets because I should have more than enough buttons, even without doing any kind of crazy button collection. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Are they in? I guess they would be under furniture, wouldn't they? They're furniture items first, and then once we craft those, we'll get the actual handheld versions that are new for this year. Hello! Welcome! Wait, is Sunday 10 to 4 to 6? Okay, well, see, good thing that we don't actually have to care about the timing. Like, while it's going to be nice to go in and complete the quests, and I definitely will be doing it, I'm not as stressed about getting that one done because, well, I don't need to. Okay, we got a dug bucket. What else? Where's the rest of these? I feel like I just passed them. I feel like I just went straight over them. Do. Well, I guess it's good that we did get things done, most of the things done in a pretty reasonable amount of time because I do have a pretty busy weekend and I'm prepping content for next week that I am very excited about. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it, so I'm excited to share it. Did I already do Stitch? You know? Oh well. I'll find out in a moment. Mr. Left Shark 2.0. Got 900 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, I saw that. I was watching her stream and I saw her talking about only getting 900 2 weeks in a row, and I was shocked because I feel like she always makes really gorgeous submissions as well. And I'm like, I think people are getting absolutely just, I don't know. There's something going on and I'm trying to figure it out, but I don't really know what it is yet. I haven't had the chance to look too deep into it, but I definitely think that we are seeing a shift in the meta of voting, at least, even if not necessarily any specific changes to the way that the formal scoring works or the number side of things. But I think that there's like a culture shift of sorts, I guess is the best way to put it. going on in the community. And I'm seeing a lot of snaps that would not have been 4K submissions a year ago making 4K, but then snaps that would normally get 4K are just ending up 1200, 1500, 900. And I'm like, I'm shocked. I have no idea what on earth is happening. All right. Let's see. Is that all of them? 6. I'm missing one. Oh, I'm missing the last one. So wait a minute. How do I unlock where's the rest of the quest? Is it time gated? Do we know these things? I'm pretty behind on this one. Oh, I guess I can also put them all down, right? And then get the decoration one. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at him. Look at his little tongue. Oh my gosh, stop. That's freaking adorable. I feel like humans do not deserve dogs. And that might be one of the things that I am just most excited about with the next update. Give me the puppies. And if we're getting Max, I feel like that is opening the door for us to get Pluto. That's opening the door for us to get all of our other favorite pups. We can get, oh my gosh, the possibilities are literally endless. Also, I don't know why I'm not just using my search bar. I can literally look up the word popcorn. That would be a wild concept, you know, using that search bar that we fought and pleaded for. Basically sold our souls to Gameloft in order to finally get them to add it to the game. Probably should, you know, do a little something something with them. Was that gonna do it? Did I decorate? 4? How did... You freaking liar! It said 5. Does it have to be the OG 5? I mean, like, that's fine, but say that, dang it. If I... Get out of here, Doug. Apparently nobody wants you. So rude. I don't know why he doesn't count. He's better looking than this ugly blue one that we got last year, so I'm not quite sure why the heck we didn't get to use that one, why it doesn't count. The OG 5. Yeah, like, give me the Dalmatians. Yes, Weasley. Yes, 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 yes. Her dream snaps are great. You think it's people downvoting? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the voting situation. It's all very strange to me because you'll see snaps that are like, they're gorgeous. And I mean, I definitely would be lying to say that there isn't a look to those top scoring submissions. I mean, I think we all kind of notice it. They've got that high quality lighting. They've all got a little bit of a special effect to them. Usually not anything too crazy, but the ones that you just know are going to perform well. And I feel like we see ones that they check all those boxes, all those normal boxes for what would standardly do well in our voting. And then they end up just falling apart when the voting actually happens. So I don't know. I would love to see some kind of, I don't know, like slider voting situation. Maybe like a 1 out of 10, 1 out of 5 voting. I don't know. Either way, I think that we definitely need a change. Oh, this is cute. Okay, why does it look better as a handheld? This one looks way better as a handheld. Oh my gosh. I'm just casually opening all of these with y'all. But yeah, no, this definitely looks better as a handheld. the one that we actually got that gets placed in the valley looks kind of bad, to be honest with you guys. It is one of my least favorite ones. And it's not because it's not pretty. It definitely is. I just feel like it had so much potential and it kind of fell flat. But this is so good. I love the chromatic look to it. Very pretty. Okay, what else we got? Figment, freaking cutie. Love him. I need Figment in the game, to be honest with y'all. Like, I was so disappointed when we ended up getting Oswald instead of Figment, and I will die on that hill. I hate Oswald. I'm a big Oswald hater. But Figment would have been a game changer. Give me the dragons. And then think about the quests with Maleficent to be a good dragon. Oh my gosh. He'd literally help her be a good dragon. The things we could have had. Okay, this one's still super ugly. Squirrel. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at Doug. Y'all, we don't deserve Doug. Okay, why does he look... The body looks weird. Like, I almost feel like it's not hanging properly. Like, the gravity is off here. Like, it should be a little bit more upright. Like, the weight, I don't know. Something's not right about how this is sitting and how the gravity is affecting this popcorn bucket, and it's bothering me. So we're gonna move on. Ooh, Winnie the Pooh. Very cute. I love the detailing on this popcorn bucket, honestly. I mean, like, here, I'm gonna go to my mouse. Like, these little mini popcorn buckets, like, stop. Adorable. And then they have a shine to them, too, on the honey part. Like, so well designed. I love that one. That's probably one of the better ones. Stitch. Stitch always slays. I should get that as a tattoo. Stitch always slays. Sass. Oh my gosh. A Maleficent dragon bucket. Oh, you know what? Honestly, missed opportunity, especially since this is the Parks Fest right before we get Maleficent. They could have totally done something great with that. And yet they chose not to. Very exciting, though, to get all those buckets. I need to clean up this crap. I'm going to be so irritated if I log in and see this. There's one thing about me. It's that I love the Disney parks. Like, I loved going there growing up. I am so excited to go back this fall. I love them. I do not want them in my valley. Keep them in the parks where they belong, not in my video game. Isn't there also, like, Disney Magic Kingdoms or something like that that's about the parks? Couldn't this have been parks free? I don't know. Not to be a hater, but to be a hater. I was going somewhere. Where was I going? Oh, I was going to my house. I wanted to drop everything off. That's what I wanted to do. And I think we'll check the button count. I should have a lot still. A lot of buttons. I just can't remember. I totally was just in here too. I didn't even need to run away. Got some issues or something. A baby Yoda bucket would also be adorable. All right, I'm catching up on chat. Give me a second. Take away the daily moonstone chest and make me vote on dream snaps every day. Yes. Okay, Weasley, same brain cell, because I have been saying that for a while as well. I totally agree with you. I think that we need to eliminate those moonstone chests. One, obviously they can be hacked, and Gameloft is not going to turn a blind eye to it. They're definitely gonna pay attention. Yeah, I've got, oh my gosh, so many green buttons. So many. I guess purple ones also weren't the problem. Blue and red. So I guess it is a good thing that I kept picking those up. You know what? Let's go get a fishing companion because I have problems and need to keep everything super stocked. So even though I'm going to have plenty of buttons to get what I need done, I still want to... Oh, Belle, that works. Where art thou, Belle? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's like, hey girl, where you at? What you doing? Oh, I guess Maybe I don't even need Belle because I have other fishing companions. I'm pretty sure Moana is a fishing companion. Yeah. And it doesn't matter who it is. It just matters that they give me the extra good stuff. But anyhow, with the voting, yes, 100% agree that we need to do the daily voting. I believe that if there was let's start with the fact that I believe that the core issue of our problems with the Dream Snap rewarding comes down to the fact that we need more votes in the system. There are too many people that go in, submit a bare minimum submission, and then turn around and do their bare minimum voting, and that is their only interaction with Dream Snaps for the week. With that being said, while that's not inherently a problem on a small scale, when you get a large chunk of players, I guess I didn't realize it was going to come back in the exact same spot. When you get a large chunk of players who are going to be engaging that kind of activity, you are going to end up having a really messed up curve because it's going to swing the votes and it's going to swing the overall what's in the pool. So the numbers, the ratios between submissions that are well thought out, well composed, have some effort put into them, even if they're not like the best, but think those like 2,500 Moonstone submissions and above, roughly. But those types of submissions are going to be very few and far in between when you're voting because so many players aren't creating those. So many players are creating these throwaway submissions, essentially. And, like I said, while that's not a problem on the small scale, it is going to end up flooding the voting and ultimately make voting a less than ideal experience, which is then going to make people turn around and not vote as much or not vote at all. And then that frustrates people because it continues to damage the overall scoring system. And so then they're not getting the results that they want, even if they do try. And so then it perpetuates this terrible cycle, in my opinion, that ultimately just keeps us down and doesn't really help us grow as a community or as artists, if you want to call Dream Snaps an art form. I just don't think it really benefits us in any way. So I think that we need some sort of rework, some sort of incentive, some sort of like actual logical way to do things that can be maybe a little bit easier to score overall, something that's a little bit more definitive. Because in this situation, the way that things are now, you could get two submissions side by side that both deserve a vote. You can also get two submissions side by side that you wouldn't vote on if somebody had your arm twisted behind you and told you that they were going to delete your save file. Like, there are so many snaps in the pool, and so many of them are freaking hot messes that we need a combination of people putting more effort overall so we can see genuinely, like, what is 4K supposed to look like? Because right now we're in a situation too where we kind of believe that anyone who puts effort in deserves 4K. And I also don't necessarily believe in that. I think that there is a skill curve to it. And there are definitely people that are fast learners and pick it up really quickly and start succeeding very early. But there's also people that are going to take, a year and a half to truly get comfortable in the system. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's no different to me than anything else. There's always going to be people where it clicks a little bit better. And even though this is a very cozy game with a very sweet and cozy community, that is the one small section of the game in all reality that I see as being a like late game / post game type of feature that really shouldn't be necessarily catering towards brand new players. And I know that's a hot take. I don't feel like anyone should be barred from participating in general, but I also think that the expectations have gotten kind of low for what falls into 4K. And so I think that when people kind of get that rude awakening and they don't get lucky every week and they don't get that 4K, now they think they deserve it because they got it once when they tried. And there's so much more to it than just putting in effort. There's the lighting, there's the actual composition of your decor, there's getting your tags in a specific manner, you know, whether that's getting a good balance of, you know, those high value items, as probably Senpai talks about with the 4 tags for visibility, or, you know, whether you're just looking at getting high tags overall. Oops. That's the first time I've missed a fishing queue in so long, actually, y'all. That was embarrassing. Wow, right on stream, like right in public, right in front of people? Oh, that's gonna mess with me now. That's so disappointing. Anyway, wow. And now I just overshoot it. But anyhow, yeah, I don't know. I think those are all just like super hot takes, but... And I know there's a lot of people that are going to disagree with that and disagree with me saying that. But I've seen a lot of games over the years. I've played a lot of games over the years. I may not be very old, but I feel like I mean, I'm like a good decade into my gaming. 15 years. So I feel like I've seen a good chunk of games and played a good chunk of games and had a good opportunity to see how many different communities and games function. And I don't know, I just think that there's always something in the game that is definitely late game focused or seasoned player focused that new players end up getting in on and getting very strong feelings about, and it ends up becoming easier, or the ranking systems end up becoming tainted in some capacity. Why am I here? I need to be in this one. I'm looking in the furniture menu wondering where all my food is. But then things just end up getting really messy and really messed up, and then there's gonna be people that are upset no matter what on either side. So I don't think anyone can come up with a solution that's gonna truly make everyone in the situation happy. But I think a good start would definitely be fixing at least how the voting goes down, because as of right now, the fact that I can see those two completely ugly ones that I would never vote on next to each other, and then also see two stunning, gorgeous, top-tier submissions next to each other, I feel like... I don't know. I feel like it's crazy to think that I would be giving my vote that means the same to two of those when they are clearly not the same. But I'm telling the system that those are the same in my mind. They both are the quote-unquote better option. But I don't like that that's the only information I get to tell them about that snap. So a 1 through 10 would be my preference, I think, personally, if I designed the system. But I don't know. Either way, I hope that they come up with something that fixes it in some capacity and we get out of this freaking mess. What do you mean I don't have enough coal? Kristoff, you gotta... Oh my gosh. Look at me. I got no coal. I got no food. How did I get here? Good thing I have so much money and coal is just in the shop. That's probably one of the best things. One of my favorites is that I don't really have to stress about finding coal in this game. And I feel like every game that I play, coal is always so hard to come by. It'll be in your face everywhere for a while, but then it'll also be hard to find when you actually need it. And I love that I can just buy unlimited amounts. Like, what was that? Yeah, like 400 coal. I'm sure I'll be out of that in like 2 weeks at most. I'm always cooking. Always running out of coal. Oh my gosh, preach. Say it, sister. Oh, I didn't realize I was taking y'all to church. Dang. Compare the first week for the stars. Mr. Star and Sky have over 300. Oh, dang. Wait. Hold on a second. I feel like you definitely said something more that I want to read, but I also want to be in a position where I can kind of make my hands autopilot cooking because I need food. Yeah, I need food. Oh, I guess it would also probably help if I was in the right menu. Not the gifts. It's not for people's. It's for me to eat. They can look at it, but I ain't giving it to them. No sharing these. None's for y'all. I mean, I would share with you guys. I'm just not sharing with these villagers. They have not done anything to deserve this. You're saying you saw people saying for the Master of Disguise they would only vote if they can see the outfit. Yeah, like that makes no sense to me. Isn't it about disguising? Like I would be more upset. I mean, like I don't want to see your avatar hidden. I feel like that defeats the purpose. That feels like cheating to me. But if you just have a really well concealed avatar where it's almost you can miss it, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I feel like those are the ones we should actually be celebrating. I think those are the people that got the challenge, like, hit the nail on the head. Isn't that, like, the whole freaking point of what we were supposed to be doing was hiding? So I don't see a point in punishing people for hiding well. So I mean, there's no way of knowing who's a new player, who is someone just submitting anything. Exactly. And I feel like while it's great that we're all empathetic, and I definitely think that empathy is a beautiful thing that gets us far in life, I also think that we need to check our empathy a little bit and remember that it's a Dream Snaps challenge. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be something that you just pick up, magically get 4,000 moonstones and move on. I mean, like, let's take a look at it actually, really quick. I'm not doing anything that's like overly majorly important. Oh, wrong one. I'm just cooking. Okay, so if we go down to the moonstones, right? If it'll load. One day this year. Yeah, so like, if we take a look at this, you get 2,500 moonstones for $8.99 and 1,200 moonstones for $4.49. These are US dollars, by the way. But that being said, even if you take the low end of this and we say 8 and 4, $12. That's $12 free worth of content every week if you get 4K every week. That's insane to consider a company handing out. And yet Gameloft still does this week after week for the top 5% of players who, land those top spots in Dream Snaps. So ultimately, they are giving so much to the community. And I think that people assuming that they deserve that much for just, trying, when basically no other game is going to even do anything close to this. Nothing close to comparable. I think that we're getting a little bit greedy. And I know I'm never one to defend the company. Always a fight the man kind of girly. But in this situation, I think that we as the community are actually getting a little bit greedy. And I think that we need to recognize the value of what we're being handed each week. And recognize that so few companies and so few games are actually willing to do something like this. And so even if you don't get 4K, right, and you get 2,500 moonstones, that's $9, 9 US dollars in free moonstones. That's still almost $10. That's almost $10 in free content. So, and I know that if you get good lighting, a decent framing, and good tags, 2,500 is super doable. That is super doable. And so I think that we we can definitely get there. If it's something that you want to do, you want to constantly get that 4K. I think that you can work and you can get there. But I think just assuming that if you try, you automatically deserve this, $9 to $12 roughly in free content, I think is getting a little bit out of hand. And we also have to recognize the Gameloft is a company, and there are artists that need to be paid. There are writers that need to be paid. There are, as much as, we may hate it, there's going to be the business people on that side that need to get paid. And these are people's jobs and their livelihoods. And the more free stuff that they hand us, the less money people are going to spend on the game, ultimately. And so they do have to find a good balance. I think that all the free moonstones we've been getting are kind of helping to balance out the fact that we've been getting so much content in the premium shop. But also at the why do I keep ending up back in here? I just want to cook food. But I think that if we get back, if we look at it from their perspective, we have to think about the fact that they also need to make their paycheck so they can keep producing and developing this game. Otherwise, there's not going to be a game for us to come back to. So we need them to make their money if we want this game to continue, if we want all of those new characters, if we want an aggressive update schedule like we've been getting, they need to make their money. Because if they're not making their money, they're not going to be able to afford to give us the updates like this. We're going to be seeing updates, maybe once every 6 months or even less often. Or maybe even only paid DLCs at that point. Like, there's no telling what would happen if they stop making their money. But ultimately, I think that what we get is a good balance. And I think that what we get is definitely worth the time and the effort for what it is and for what the other options are essentially in the industry for how they could be handling it, what the other companies are doing. I think that they've actually made some pretty decent decisions as long as the monetization is concerned, so long as they end up... Now, if they keep getting aggressive with it, I see people getting upset. But in the state it's in now, I think that we are the ones that actually need to do a little bit of chill. Alrighty. What else we got in here? A level versus enable, like all the level 1 are against each other, and the more you level up, switch to the next category and so on until 10. See, but also, I don't hate that, actually. I don't hate that. I don't hate that concept for pairing during voting. That would make everything very even, but then the downside is then would it be like brackets? So like you can only get those top spots if you're also level 10? I'm curious. I'm very interested to hear more what you think about that. Instead of a yes or no, it could be a no out of 10. Yes, like the theme, yes, love that. Love they took the limit off. What limit? Oh, no. Commit took the limit off. Was there a limit at some point? A Dream Snap World Championship? Oh my gosh. That would be wild. Starting to skip stuff because you have a lot now. Yeah, I am definitely skipping stuff in the premium shop, but it's mostly just because I don't feel like spending money. Like real world money. But yeah, exactly. They do have to make their money too. Oh, thank you guys. What the heck? Oh, look at all the love. Also, welcome in, Lisa. My shout out commands are freaking broke because I was trying to add a bot and I broke her. So I'm working on it. There will be shout outs again very soon. But everyone should go check out the lovely gaming Grin Lisa. She is wonderful and she makes super fun content. I have a ball watching her stuff, so I highly suggest checking her out if you haven't already. Give you a little verbal shout out today since I can't formally link your channel. Oh my gosh. And yes, everyone please like the stream. We're at 7 likes. I got a little wild with the 25, even though I knew this was going to be a shorter stream because I knew there wasn't like a crazy amount of parks content per se. And I knew that I'm kind of efficient when it comes to the quest, not to brag or anything, but I do not like sitting around questing. I would rather be dream snapping or speculating or, doing design stuff, definitely. So I try to get my quest done ASAP. ASAP, no Rocky. Get some love and you get some love. Everyone gets some love. Oh, yes. Also, Mr. Left Shark, I'm throwing up a mirror, and all of those hearts are actually going to be for you because you have been slaying. Yeah, we could do some voting. I probably have, yeah, we got like a good 20 minutes for sure before I got anywhere to go. That is very true. Let's get in here. You guys will get to see the full voting showcase. If I don't feel the quest. Okay, look. So you want to know what's going on with the quest? There's only... Oh, snap. Well, now... Oh, that's pretty. What the heck? Well, alright. If you're going to show up like that, I mean, yeah, I'll give you my vote. It's giving up. We found Paradise Falls, guys. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's cute too. Okay, backing out. Hold on. Because I don't think... No. Man, don't fight me. Yeah, I don't think that there's any more because I don't know why the Scrooge quest isn't continuing. It's like, I did the first part. He said, cool, great, talk to you later. It's been a little while. He's not going... Like, nothing's popped back up. He doesn't have a quest log. He's actually nowhere to be seen. Probably hiding in a shop, but he doesn't have the quest marker anymore, and I don't know how to actually continue it. So until I figure that out, or I guess if it's time locked, wait. Oh, girl, I forgot you were still hanging out with me. I just looked like I pet her face. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Go be free. Go, I don't know, sail the oceans or something. It's every 2 days? What? Are you kidding me? I thought it was like a release schedule, for like... If I waited, then we could do it all at once. So I literally was just waiting to see... I was waiting to do it all at once, like after they were all out. And I knew that people were finishing them. So I was like, oh man, now's the time. This is the way. This is when we're going to do it. I didn't realize it was going to time lock me like that. I also didn't realize that the Mirabelle one, I thought it was Saturday, not Sunday, when you got the exclusive one. So I was trying to do it today because I guess I got my days mixed up, to be honest. Just being real with y'all, just being real. But yeah, let's do some voting. We have a voting showcase coming out tomorrow, so this will be a nice little palette cleanser. And then my last friendship quest that I need to get knocked out, that one, I don't know what's going on with it. Pine cones are not spawning in my game for whatever reason, and I'm like 3 short, and I've had people offer to bring them to me, but I just want to know why they're not spawning. That's more so what I'm concerned about. So at this point, I just want to see if they'll spawn. And yeah, it is stressful for those who haven't started yet because I had planned to start and just started today, and I feel like I'm stressed. Try and finish all the new villagers quests the day they come out. Have a big pumpkin farming on your floating island that you level them up on. That's really smart. I also do something kind of similar. I got bad about it when I started making content. So, I stopped being as diligent with my quests, and now I'm trying to be more responsible about it, especially since we're doing lives now. And I feel like I have a little bit more time to actually do some questing because I can bring y'all along for the ride. And I still feel like I get to see y'all and check in, even though I'm not posting like a formal video. I'm just hopping on here and playing with y'all. But it is fun. It's a nice change of pace, and it reminds me to get my quests done. So lots of fun for everyone. The pine cones. I'm waiting for pine cones to spawn in Storybook Vale in the bind. They are not showing up at all. Woo woo, 10 likes. Heck yeah, Weasley. Talk about it. That means we're like almost halfway to our goal. Maybe we can do it. We've got 15 minutes. It's a stretch, but we can do it, right? Right, guys? You guys think we could do it? I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is gorgeous, though. I do like this scene. I wish there was like, you know what? We're putting the controller down. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I cannot possibly fathom trying to vote with a controller. I think it makes my brain hurt. I'm always clicking on things I don't mean to. But this is gorgeous. I love this. I love the birds. Big fan. Absalom looks great. It's definitely better than whatever the hell is going on over there. As you can see, I've already used all 10 of my skips today because, well, selfies. Selfies on a landscape challenge. Like, okay, so this is fine, I guess. I don't love the outfit for it being pretty dang empty and this being a decor challenge. But you know what? I'm going to refresh that. We're going to pretend like those didn't happen. This is cute. This is so cute. Look at the stars. Clearly, they're not a PlayStation player or Switch player because they've got gorgeous stars in their sky. Oh, the constellations look really good too. Mulan looks good. I like the outfit. The dragon's adorable. I like the dragon statues, especially like when you pair them with the actual dragons. I think it's a really cute combo. And I feel like it makes them look so special because they are the mythological creature. They're so cute. Wait a minute, you have to have trees down for them to spawn? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Back it up. Pause. Wait. Reverse. You have to have trees down? I just got rid of all of my trees like 2 weeks ago. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, yeah. No, I didn't know that. So here's the thing about me, y'all. Hi, it's a pleasure. If you haven't already learned this about me, I don't think I've formally announced it before. I have like killer ADHD, unmedicated, just rolling with it through life. So there's a lot that I know because I've hyper focused on the topics and I've gotten really deep into them. That's why I feel like I do so well with leaks. I do so well with even dream snaps as a generalized concept. It's very easy for my brain to wrap around the analytics and the systems and the programming of how things are working from our perspective as players, right? What I do not do well with is like there will be random things that just completely slip my mind. Like, needing trees for pine cones in the bind. Another time I was completely just shocked and confused and could not figure out why I was not fishing up the what was it? Was it the scales? I think Or maybe not the scales. There was something. But there was something I was trying to fish up. And you have to fish specifically out of the bubbles. Well, I only fished in the bubbles at that point. So I was like, couldn't find it. Was getting so frustrated. Every bubble, every color, clearing them. And then just nothing. And then finally I got so mad I ended up Googling it. But yeah, no, this is the way that I live my life. There are things that I will definitely consider myself very knowledgeable about, very well versed. I think I'm a pretty smart person. There's other things where my brain just completely acts like it was not information that I ever needed to know. And then I'll find out, 6 months later, I did in fact need to know that information. Like I did need to know that stuff. So then when it hits me again, I'm like, oh. And yeah, that's just how I am. That's how I got here. Sorry in advance, you guys. It's part of me. It's part of who I am. I hate this. I just have questions. Like, I want to know who brought Star Wars to Wonderland, and not to sound like the Queen of Hearts, but literally off with your head. Get out of here. Keep your lightsabers away from me at this point. That challenge didn't go well for me. I didn't like Star Wars. I dealt with it. I had a good attitude about it, and I got nothing in return. Nada. Yeah, it's a wild ride. Like, I don't think that I've known chaos until I've known myself in an unmedicated spree. I'm so productive though, man. I'm so productive. Like, I've gotten so much done. It's insane. Put down some trees now while you remember. Oh, good point. Not me panicking, running for the bind. You guys are right. I should be putting trees down. What would I do without y'all? Clearly, I would be a mess without pine cones. A mess without pine cones. Could you imagine? See, look. Like, I did this quest. So those are just there. Completely ignore them. Also ignore the screaming child that does not want to have dinner. Somehow across the house, and I can still, like, it's ringing, it's echoing. So my apologies if you can hear it. That being said, look at how empty it is. There's no trees. Y'all. Well, if somebody would have told me earlier that I didn't, that I needed trees, I probably would have pine cones by now, y'all. I probably would have some pine cones. But alas, I am pine coneless. Just a poor pine coneless lady. Alright, well, maybe, are these the right trees? Are these gonna work? And yeah, great looking out stuff. What the heck, Weasley? Yeah, well, when we hit 2,000 subscribers, my next move to celebrate is to start doing memberships. But really what I'm excited about is exclusive emotes. Or not the emotes, the emojis. I feel like I need some. I have a whole shark pack that I paid for, and I love them so much. And I want to use them everywhere. So I'm going to subject y'all to shark emojis. Baby will eat when he or she gets hungry enough. That's what I've learned. Yeah, they're toddlers. They're just arguing and fighting, and then, the dogs like to come bother them, and then they are dramatic because, toddlers. It's always a good time. This is honestly such a pretty window set. I saw it when I was going by. It made me think of it. I wish we got pretty windows like this inside. Like, if we got the matching versions, like, how cool would that be? To have your windows inside a house match the windows on the outside of the house? Gorgeous. Girl, take a sip of water. Me? Oh, you can hear it. Yeah, it's, they're not, those aren't mine. Not mine. Mine is, probably just waking up from a nap right now with his dad, so probably being cuddly and good for once. Not chaotic. Okay. Well, now that I have those down, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take us back to the plaza. We'll do a good like 5-minute chunk of voting, and then we'll roll with it. Also, am I like, was I getting like hella raspy and stuff? It's probably because I was just eating peanut butter crackers before the stream, and I feel like they always make my throat all scratchy, and it doesn't matter how much I drink or what I do. It's just, I don't know, maybe I'm like subtly allergic to something, but it makes me all crackly and raspy. So I'm sorry. I won't be snacking before streams anymore, guys, I promise. But yeah, here we are. Oh man, why did it do that? I guess probably because I did that. Here we are. Gotta love this angle. Get in here and do some voting. Do some rapid fire voting before we head out. I want to see, y'all, let's do an experiment here, okay? People often do very quick voting in this game. So I want to just immediately, when I get into one, I'm just going to say which one catches my eye first. I'm just going to immediately not even think about it, just say right or left, where my eyes immediately go. And I'm going to start by looking in the middle. And yeah, I'm curious if that's actually going to end up being the one that I vote for. Is the one that my eyes initially go to, or is it going to be a different one once I actually take a correct full look? No, I wasn't raspy. Okay, good. Just a good habit to take a sip every now and then. Yeah, I was sipping on an energy drink, so it was happening. I promise. I promise. But I also do know that my voice does get raspy sometimes, so I try to be aware of it and catch it, clear my throat so I don't sound super rough. Muscle memory is a wonderful thing. No, literally, I was like, how did I even get here? In the photo mode and everything. That's literally where I run up to record. So if I'm like, I got something to say, I'll like run up there to that spot and like pull it in. Oh my gosh, ridiculous. Well, what I can say is that this right one initially caught my eye. Oh, wow. This right one initially caught my eye, but this left one is the one I think I'm going to vote for just because it's a little bit, I don't know. It's not as expansive. There's definitely more going on in the skyline here, but I like this scene. And the limitless landscapes, I feel like so many people took as a far scene or a wide scene. And to me, it's just about diverse nature elements. So I really like the jungle take, honestly. I think it's a much better version. This one definitely caught my eye first, and I think it's going to be the one that gets the vote, honestly. It is brighter. It's got better color. I don't know why it's raining and dark. You can at least fix that with like 2 seconds. That's not even being new. That's just being lazy. All right, give it to him. I don't like either one of these, honestly, but this one did catch my eye first, just I think because of the brightness. I'm skipping both of them, though. If I had a formal skip to give them, I'd sure be doing it. Not a yard sale. No, literally. Okay, this one definitely got me. This one definitely got me. The rainbow specifically is what got me. So, we'll give it to him. Oh my gosh, who is she? Merida, look at her face. And this is literally why I do my voting with a mouse. It's so much more comfortable. But yeah, this is so cute. Love the lighting. It's so funny, the look on her face. She looks like she is being blinded. That's funny. Also, hate a speech bubble. Y'all can turn those off. This one, oh my gosh. Look at the piggy. So cute. I do think this one is just a bit better, but honestly, this is a freaking yard sale as well. I think the lighting's better in this one, just the vibrancy. I wish that this had a little bit more saturation to it, a little bit more color. But I do think that this is probably the better composed shot. This whole island is just a yard sale of Little Mermaid decor, and I don't think that's necessarily given anything. It's like, come on, give us something. You're giving us nothing. Okay, we are not voting for selfies. Get out of here. They should know better than to show up on my screen at this point. Also, R2-D2 versus a selfie. This seems cruel. This is rude. Ooh. Hello. Okay. Okay, pirate vibes. Okay, Fountain of Youth. Okay, Skull Rock back there in the haze. This is giving, oh my gosh, actually, I really love this. It has like a shipwrecked vibe, almost as though you come upon this creepy island in a storm. Even these trees just in the haze in the back, like this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. And I actually like the muted lighting on this one because I think it tells the story in a way that bright lighting just wouldn't quite get. This is so cute. It's giving Zarina from the Pirate Fairy. Oh my gosh, adorable. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted to see, y'all. Give it to me, the limitless landscapes. This is cute, actually. I've been really enjoying the avatar-less photos this week. Oh, what the heck? All these dots. So I wonder, honestly, why we have these now. Like, we never used to have those. You used to be able to clip through things without getting these dots on your screen, and now you can't do that. But it does suck because it's a great photo still. It's a good angle. I love the way that the library looks here. But it just sucks that when you zoom in, it kind of takes away from the overall quality of the photo in my... I don't know. It's sad. I hope it's not a bug that they need to fix. I hope it's like there's a purpose to it. I just can't think of what the purpose would be. All right. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. I like this glow. I mean, it does feel a bit empty, but this glow is really pretty. The coloring on it is nice. The lighting on these windows actually shows up really, really well. And I actually really adore the different layers of the buildings. Though, like, you didn't even pick up your weeds. Get out of here. You know what? Get out of here. It took 2 seconds to pick up that dang oregano. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who is she? This is so good. If I didn't already have the showcase like recorded and done and in the editing process, this might have taken one of those spots. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this photo, actually. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. This is just, it is so perfect. You get the whole Tangled story. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm floored. You know, I wonder if I can go find this one on the portal. Do y'all know where this came from? I'm gonna pin this for later, in my mind. Roughly an hour and 35 minutes in. Noted. That's the monkey pose. Yes, yes, that's the monkey pose, no monkey, that point. Yeah. The Rapunzel imposter. Okay, look, if you are gonna be a Rapunzel imposter, hell, this is the way to do it. That is stunning. And like, let's just take a quick look. This is gorgeous too. Like, there's nothing necessarily wrong with this other than that it's a little dark for the vibe and the scene of what it is. But ultimately, like, it's not a terrible composition. It's a cute little beach scene. This is just, like, this is mind blowing. The everything, every little bit is just, it's so well done, so detailed, gorgeous. Okay, I got grabbed by this brightness. This is cute too. This outfit doesn't really match though. It's kind of throwing me. But I do like the use of Pride Rock here. I think that it was a good way to go about it. I also think that... Is this a ramp? I think this is in the Wild Tangle. Yeah, I think this is in the Wild Tangle. Maybe? No? No, it's not. This is in the Sunlight Plateau. These are just the tangle trees. But what is this? Is it the edge of the waterfall? I guess that might be the edge of Nella's waterfall. I just can't figure out what is going on over here. But I like it. I like the way that it looks very natural and very, very layered. Love a good layered rock look. I love a good layered look in general. If you can manage to layer your element well and make everything still be seen, still show up, still stand out, I think that's really the way to go about it and really the way to do it. Yeah, it's definitely Sunlight Plateau. Faux shizzle. That's gonna be the Forgotten Lands up there, but this is like one of the Dreamlight trees just peeking out. I don't know why. I think it was really just this. Like, I thought this was a ramp from the Wild Tangle for a minute. I don't know why that messed up my brain so bad. Okay, we are not voting for selfies. Hello, Robert. Welcome in. Have the fest thing. What fest thing? The buckets? We did. We created 5 of the buckets today, but the last one is time locked. And I'm gonna have to wait for more quests. I thought that they would all be available at the same time if I waited, and they did not, so we got a little bit sidetracked, but I'm having fun. I hope y'all are having fun, and hey, we're still here, and we're still hanging out and having a good time, so that's all I can ask for. This is so cute. I love this. It's giving like a Raya, Mulan. We're getting a combination, a crossover event. We love a crossover event. This is kind of empty and this feels like a yard sale, to be so real with you. Like, why is that castle back there? No. No. See the step up to the Forgotten Land. Yeah, I saw it after the fact, to be honest. Okay, this one's really pretty. This is like, this grabbed my attention first, but like, it's too much. Like, it's too much blue. Like, I can't. This is adorable, though. I love the lighting quality here. The dress is a great choice for the scenery. It's a little bit empty. There's not really a whole lot here. But I do like that at least there's like some variation to the colors and it's not just all overwhelmingly blue like this one is. We'll give them a vote. You know, we'll give it to them. See if we can find some more good ones. I'm hoping we can find at least like 2 or 3 more good ones and then we'll call it for the day. I do have some like more structured, more fun streams planned coming in the near future. We have a big season 2 finale event for Decoding Dream Snaps that we still have to get through and enjoy. And we also have some other stuff coming your guys' way that I've been slowly working on, so I'm excited for it all to come to fruition. This is cute. I love the, like, it's giving almost castle courtyard. Like, that's the energy I'm getting from this, is a castle courtyard, for sure. The only criticism is that I wish these sticks were picked up. I do. But with it being the fall coloring, if you were going to have random sticks on the ground, this is probably the only time of year where you can really get away with it, just because it does blend into that fall leaves on the ground kind of vibe. So having some sticks down there isn't too out of the realm of possibility. The mine one is a Scrooge quest. Yeah, just gotta wait for it to refresh. I didn't realize that it was gonna do the 2-day gap irregardless. I thought, like, if you waited till day 6 or after, you could do all 3 parts at once. And clearly I was wrong. So I am now waiting for the quest to refresh, and hopefully it'll do that in 2 days and it doesn't get bugged out or anything crazy. This is cute though. I enjoy that one. Ooh! What the heck? Wait a minute. Look at the Cheshire here. This is super cute, actually. I like the angle here. And I think this is a really interesting way to view the meadow. I haven't seen anybody take this angle quite yet. At least not this week. Wow. I like the haze. I love a good sunset haze. In this game, for whatever reason, it's one of those times of day that just has such a striking lighting quality to it. It's stunning. I love this. Gorgeous, gorgeous photo. Oh, snaps. Oh, hello. This is so cute. I'm for sure getting limitless landscapes here. I feel like I've come upon, like, a secret oasis where, like, there's already a party waiting for me. And then the use of the those wicker stools with the tables and the umbrellas that came with that's from the Stitch bundle, the one that has the Hawaiian coffee house, the pink house. Love that bundle, by the way. I think it is a great value, honestly. Especially since that was the first time that we really got different gliders, I think. So that was a big one. But I got it pretty quickly. Definitely suggest picking it up if you ever have extra moonstones sitting around. But that's a very, very cute combination. I think this is so cute. Love the symmetry. I love that the pansies are being used, but they're, like, flipped around so they don't necessarily have that, like, crazy Wonderland vibe to them, but they still give you that pop of color, and they match so well with the anemones. Oh my gosh, adorable. Love that. What else we got? I don't know. Neither one of these is really grabbing me, to be honest. I mean, the Clarion dress grabbed my attention for a second, but then when I saw the yard sale behind them, I just kind of got sad. Ooh, here we go. Here's another one. I guess people are really leaning into the waterfall, which makes sense because if you don't really have a great idea this week, it seems like framing up the jungly type decor was a pretty solid way to go about doing things, honestly. And I don't disagree with the people who just kind of said F it and leaned into that, honestly. I kind of did the same thing. I just took it a little bit more of a Moana route because I had recently seen Moana 2 and I felt like it deserved its own little nod. But other than that, I didn't really have too much of an inspiration. That's kind of why I did my callback. And I think that people are finding a lot of creativity in these jungle, island, very wild, very tropical type scenes. Like, no, y'all. I've honestly gotten so fed up with all of this. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, okay, help me out here. Yeah, like, I need some help, guys. It's not a limitless landscape. In my opinion, I don't feel like I'm getting limitless landscapes. It's pretty. It's gorgeous. It is beautiful. It is bright. I love the symmetry. Love the rainbows. This house choice, stunner. Especially when you're going for that Queen of Hearts feel, since the castle has so many heart touches on it. It all plays in together very well. My concern is that I don't know if, like, even though I've been voting for less expansive landscapes, I don't know that this is, like, giving me the limitless landscape vibe. Now, if it was a Wonderland forest, I think I would feel differently. I definitely think I would feel differently. I saw quite a few gorgeous Wonderland and fairy-inspired forests, but I don't know that this is quite a landscape. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I give it my vote? Help me out here. It's like in my soul. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's beautiful, but does it fit the theme? I don't know. Like I'm so conflicted. Let's look at this one. Like this is cute. I like the statues. I like that there's a red panda one back here. We've got the fountain in the system. We got all of it going on. This is really cute. There's just like, this is gorgeous. It's a beautiful snap. It is a stunner for sure. Like I want to vote for it just because it's so pretty, but I just don't know that it quite fits the theme. Not enough depth in the environment. It's beautiful, but does it fit the theme? It's a lovely pick, but not quite on theme. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Are you guys, would it be wrong for me to skip it? I don't know. I think I have to. I don't know. I also feel like though I voted on quite a few that are less good, but they were more on theme. This is hard. I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, it's just not, like, there just wasn't really a landscape going on there. I feel like I needed to not. Yeah, no. I feel like I'm being so judgy today. I feel like Crest started the Mean Girl voting, I think. Yeah, it was definitely Crest that started it. And I feel like I feel like I need to channel that kind of energy every once in a while. Because man, like, look at this! Look at that! Look at that! I mean, they didn't even clean up their environment, and this still looks phenomenal. Like, look at the sun here, and the time of day, the angles, the balance of Pride Rock on this side with Nala's Waterfall on this side. It's so simple, but so gorgeous. I'm getting a limitless landscape vibe. The water, gorgeous, gorgeous water. I love the light reflecting off of it. It adds so much shine and so much texture to the photo. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna give them my vote. No questions about it. What's going on over here? Is this a reference to something? Like, am I not getting it? I mean, I know that's the Star Wars dress. Is this supposed to be like a futuristic type thing? Because it's pretty. It feels expansive. I just feel like there's something about this that I'm not getting. I don't know. Either way, it extends back. It's pretty. I'm gonna give it a vote. This is so cute. What the heck? This is such a good angle. My only criticism or downside is I feel like there was so much opportunity to really just decorate this area, even if it was with foliage, with trees, things of that nature. And instead we got a bunch of Eternity Isle fruit trees. which glad that you have your trees all in one spot, but I don't know that I needed to see them for your dream snap. So, frustrating. This is really cute though. This is actually really, really cute. I do like the walkway up to the shop. I like the sunset look. I actually am a really big fan too of the blurring in the background here. I think that there's ways that it can work in your favor and ways that it can definitely work out of your favor, and this is one of those snaps where it works in the favor of the player. So I like this one. I think this is such a cute little turtle guy. Use the weird shaped fruit like Star Wars. You know what? To the beach each, let's go get away. They say what they gonna say. Nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing. But this is gorgeous as well. Oh my gosh. The look of the sea. This is so pretty. And then the lifeguard chair. That is gorgeous. The tables and the shave ice cart. You got Stitch's house up in here. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, love it. And I love that we got back-to-back beach submissions like that too. Gorge. You know, like, get the Forgotten out of here. Get your oregano up. Like, I'm so sick of this. If people have spices in their shot, I think I'm just not voting for them anymore. I also definitely did need to back up there. I accidentally clicked it one too many times. That was my apologies. My fault. Wow. Just wow. This is another one. Like, the water texture, y'all. I know you don't care, that's why I said it. Long live my Star Wars hatred. Oh, goodness. What am I gonna name my Forgotten? I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But this is stunning. This is its opponent, though. This is actually really cute. Look at Mirabelle fishing down here. This is definitely like a wider shot, but now hear me out, y'all. I don't know that wide shots or zoomed out shots are always the best thing for us. I think that something like this, that has a very clear and defined set, while still having some up-close, detailed, very, finely placed elements in the foreground, adds so much to this overall. I actually am a really big fan of this chest being back here. The yellow pops really nicely with the character's dress, and it adds to that almost mystical lost treasure vibe. This is such a cute fairy forest, and so I feel like this might be the secret treasure that is hidden here, and I love that. I love that it adds extra storytelling beats, even if they aren't super intentional. It's nice to see what stories you can come up with for what you find. So I think that one will have to be the one that gets my vote. This is a nice top down. I like that it's not like too much space, but you still get a nice area. Definitely better than that selfie. Okay, get me out of here. Those were a mess. Get me out of here too. What the heck? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. There's so many of those flowers on the ground. I think those are the orange house leeks. House leeks, right? Isn't that what they're called? Those ones? The sunlit plateau, the taller versions? I don't know. All I know is that these are stunning. They look great. They add that nice pop, especially against that green, that very vibrant green of their stems. And, like, this is another one that's really simple, honestly, but the way that it's framed and the way that the character is positioned, Nala, it just looks so good. And I think this is proof that you can be new. No one's harping on anyone for being new or maybe not knowing all their stuff. You don't need to have a billion items either. I mean, look, all you can really see here, all that's really standing out, this is a bed. This is a waterfall. These are flowers you pick up once you unlock Sunlit Plateau. I mean, Nala's Nala. And that's all you see. So everything else is hidden back there for tags and whatnot. But to actually make the bulk of this snap and what we're seeing, there's only a few items actually shown here. You can see the branch partition peeking out over here as well. So a couple of them are showing up, but overall this is gorgeous and I love the simplicity of it. Also, to answer your question, you're gonna have to give me a phonetic spelling of your name because I am very big on pronouncing people's names correctly, but I will also absolutely butcher that. But I want to be able to say your name, so if you want to give me a phonetic spelling, I will do my best. Yeah, see, and, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you don't have to necessarily be super seasoned and have a billion items. You just need a vision, and you just need a good angle. And the world is your oyster. But, yeah, no idea what I'm going to name. I've forgotten. That is a great question. I've been thinking about it. I have been thinking about it. I will come back to you. I will let you know when I come up with it. But I haven't came up with anything that is really stuck yet. Also, I'm not saving Nightthorns yet. My general rule of thumb is to save the last week before the update. So when the star path is officially over, this one that we have right now, I will stop cleaning up my valley and I will start just leaving literally everything for update day. I'll pretty much be getting on doing my dream snaps and getting off next week other than creating content. But as far as actually running around and playing and picking things up, I probably will leave my valley to its own devices to get all overrun and ready for questing. Don't wait for the Nightthorn anymore with 3 valleys. The count, never run out of them. That's very true as well. I will say that that is extremely true. I also find that now that I have not 1 DLC but 2, and both the Nightthorns, the Inkies, and the Splinters of Fate, all 3 count for the Nightthorn duties in the Star Path. Since that is a true fact, I do find myself just bouncing around and going wherever the wind takes me, I guess. So even then, I probably don't need to stop collecting a week before, but I just do. It's been something I've done since the very beginning, and it's kind of part of my ritual now. I don't know. I think I'll be a sad person if I don't do all my rituals. They just feel necessary now. Rhaenys. Got you. Okay, perfect. It's in my mind now. I will remember that. Rhaenys. That's a very pretty name. I love that. With a vacuum? Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can't get... Let's do 3 more good ones. And I'm not going to back out. I'm just going to roll with it. We're just going to pick the best of what we get. I like this. Definitely think this is better than the selfie. That'll be our first one. Oh, this is cute. Love the vibrancy. This is a gorgeous outfit. And the makeup look? Slay. They're just coming right here, right up to us. I said 3 more, and they said you want to see them back to back, baby girl? I can bring them straight to the page. It's from House of the Dragon. Okay, that makes sense. Is that one of the, what are they, Targaryens? I watched Game of Thrones, but I have not seen like any of House of the Dragon. I never started it. I'll probably start it at some point and binge watch it, to be so real. I didn't even start watching Game of Thrones until after it was over. That was like when I watched it for the first time. But yeah, no, look, I know we found a park one. Love it. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't know what we're hunting for, but I'm definitely getting an adventurer feel. You know what? That's not a showstopper though. Like, it's pretty. It'll get a vote, but like, we gotta end on a high note. We gotta end on a very high note. Oh, okay. It's Christmas in the Valley. I guess when they say, what? Don't wait for Christmas? Or you'll be waiting till Christmas? I mean, I know people are usually waiting for Christmas, but you know what I mean. Euphemisms. This is gorgeous, though. I'm not even a huge Christmas lover, and I love the colors. I love the vibrancy. I love the pops. The red, ugh, it's so good. And this is just making me sad that I don't have the Founders Pack, so I don't have those carpets. If there's anything that we could get out of the initial Founders Pack, like, everyone can keep their exclusive dresses. Everyone can keep all the everything. I just want that one carpet. We don't have any other carpets that connect quite as nice. Even if we don't get the red one and that stays exclusive, can they please recolor something, retexture the way that this fits together and the way that these work together with, give us that upgrade for other carpets, please, and thank you. If they all worked like that, I would never complain about a carpet again. Would have put a wheel on the left? What wheel? What? A wheel? What do you need a wheel for? It's Christmas. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, I hate Christmas. Can we cancel it this year? Look, Lisa, how about this? We'll have a Scrooge party for the channel. We won't do Christmas stuff. We'll just we'll have a Scrooge party. But instead of like Scrooge, we'll have like a Scrooge McDuck. Haha. It'll be great. But yeah, I mean, what a way to end the year. What a way to end the stream. This is, I think, the last one we're going to do today. Since you guys did help me. Oh, I'll give you that. Oh, gotta get out of here. Let me get out. Ah! Jump scare. I forgot I was that close to the camera. Dang. Anyhow, so since you guys did help remind me, who was it? Was it Renice that had said that I need, or was it Steph? It was Steph, I think, actually, that remembered the bind needs trees in order to spawn pine cones, and passed along that lovely information to me because apparently a girl needed it. What the heck, Weasley? Thank you so freaking much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Also, we gotta go. Let me go find my pine cones. Did we get any? Watch these not be the trees that actually give me pine cones. I should have done like 5 different trees. I feel lied to. I don't see a single one. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash out. Are these the wrong trees, y'all? Okay, now I'm holding you hostage. What are the right trees? Yes, Steph, thank you so much for the reminder to come over here and put them down. Now, why aren't they spawning? Do you know? Do you have help for me? Why aren't these trees doing anything, guys? Do I need different trees? If so, does somebody want to tell me which trees I need? Try the smaller ones? Okay. Here, you know what? Screw it. You know what we're gonna do? We're literally just gonna, like, y'all want trees. Trees, you say. Oh, these are Mythopia trees. That wasn't even for here. Trees? Like, if I just put one of all of the trees, surely, there's no way, surely there's no way that I don't get pine cones, right? Like, if I just put one of everything, I imagine there's no way it can scam me out on the pine cones, right? I'm gonna hate this. I'm actually gonna have MNTV when I get back into the bind and I see all these damn trees everywhere. This is gonna irk my soul. But look, it's for science. I'll report back which ones give me pine cones. The book tree? Book tree! There is book trees! Book tree. Book tree. Book trees! They're everywhere. Book trees! Look! Book tree. I got them. I got the book trees, I promise. When I do a build and put trees down, I look away for a minute and they've spawned wood. Yeah, no, literally. Now, why aren't the pine cones matching the energy? I got wood where I don't want it, just everywhere, no consent, nobody asked, just dropping their wood everywhere. These trees just think they can shed on my floor. They don't pay no rent. And then these ones, when you tell them to do something, when you're like, yo, I would appreciate some pine cones, friend. Jack shit. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Zilch. What do you get? Cinnamon. Okay, teleport back. You know what? We'll go all the way to the valley. We'll go all the way back to the Storybook Vale. And maybe, if I'm lucky, I'll get one. I just want one. I just want one. Actually, I need two. I only need two. But I just, give me one to prove that it freaking works. Yo. You want to fisticuffs? You want to fight me, Dreamlight Valley? You want to tussle? Spawn rate? I can throw hands. Okay. I did my little fast travel. I somehow, look, I got a whole inky. You know what? I'm gonna leave that there. That's gonna live there for a minute. It's gonna live there until I find a freaking pine cone. Oh my gosh. Why? I have a dream. Apparently, according to Rapunzel, we all have a dream, and mine is literally just for pine cones to appear. You know, look. We got cinnamon, y'all. Once again, we got cinnamon. But we have no pine cones. All right, well, this is gonna frustrate me if I stand here waiting for them. Hopefully, they appear sometime in the reasonable near future. I will update y'all with which trees actually give me some freaking pine cones, because clearly those big ones did not want to be helpful, and all I know is that I need pine cones to finish my last friendship quest, and then I will be caught up before update 17 if I can get them in time. So, crossing my fingers, hoping for the best. Maybe, just maybe, the RNG spirits will bless me with some pine cones. That would be great. Should have a vacuum, easier to check. I mean, I do have a vacuum. It's just put down in my valley right now because I was using it to collect buttons and flowers. So You gotta do what you gotta do. Also, I don't know what the heck's with the mushrooms and the cacti dropping wood. I think it's strange. I do think it's very strange. I wish that they had a different drop, honestly. I think it would be cool. But it has been real. It has been fun. We may not have hit our like goal this time, but we did get halfway there. And this ended up being a much shorter, much more chill, laid back stream than we've had in the recent past. So I think we still had a good, successful day. We got our park stuff mostly taken care of, so nothing to complain about here. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and your weekend. I want to see, is there anyone that is streaming right now for us to redirect to? Let's check. Oh, y'all! It looks like Hot Cocoa is live. So if y'all would like to come with us, I'm going to be redirecting us to... We're going to go see Hot Cocoa Collective. When we get over there, you guys can put Cavern Raid in the chat. Ooh, it would help. There we go. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna go over to Hot Cocoa, but it has been real. It has been fun. I had a blast on this stream with y'all, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Voting showcase coming out tomorrow, y'all. Keep an eye out, and then a Dream Snap build on Monday, so there will be lots of exciting new content coming your way in the next couple of days. I will catch you in the next one, but until then, toodles!